Look, I'm going for a jog. We're all happy. I'm gonna step on Diesel. Right next to me. I'm about to do my weigh-in, mate, and you're sitting right next to me. I swear to God, everywhere we go, he has to go. I wouldn't change you for the world, my little boy. I wouldn't change you for the world, my little boy. I promise you, I wouldn't change it at all. You might have to move though, because I can do it there. Oh. So this morning, weighing in at 76.8. 169.4 pounds, and for anyone that fucking tracks stone, which very rarely anyone should anymore, to be honest with you, unless your mum and dad do, 12 stone 1/4. Good morning, YouTube. Just woken up a little bit later than what I usually would do. It's 5:51. Long story short, I had a therapy session last night, and that was 11 p.m. I've got a new therapist, and long story short, he's in Las Vegas, which is, I googled, it was 7 hours behind the UK, so it was like fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I find that mad sometimes, actually, the time differences in the world. What I did, we went to bed about 9:30. We must have fell asleep about 10, and then I set my alarm at 11, and I was just like this, like, you know, when it's like, you ever had an alarm go off when it's not meant to go off? It was kind of like one of those moments. So I got up at 11, yeah, for an hour and 10 minutes. I did some therapy, and then I came back up to bed, woke up this time, so a little bit later than usual, but regardless, we're getting things done. We're then gonna make some fucking coffee, because that's the first thing that we need this morning. Okay, so don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll fucking get into this video. All right. What coffee are we going to go for today? Normally in the morning, first thing, I get the shit ones up. Well, not the shit ones, but the ones I least like. So we're going to go for rich chocolate. That's probably my least favourite in here. My favourite is probably Malesio, or roasted hazelnut, or golden caramel. I can't pick. Oh. What was that about? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Diesel screamed down the whole house. Oh. Good shot. She shoots and she's right up the vagina. Beautiful. First sip of the day always slaps very nicely. I do add a little bit of water though, because it's a little bit too hot. You know when you burn your tongue and you just like, and everything that you eat just like feels like really numb, and you can't really taste food properly. So this morning was a new low. I'm light and shock in here, but you can kind of see the abs coming through there a little bit. Look at that. Abs have always been quite a strong point in my physique. I have no idea why. Can you see that? I have a 6-pack now. Woo! I think I'm like beach body lean, I would say. Like if I went to the beach, this is probably what I wouldn't be walking around. And we got our favourite little cuties here. Ignore that. That shouldn't be there. Oopsie daisy. We have little boy Denzel, and we have little girl Mengi this morning. Oh my goodness. Does anyone else talk to the dogs very weirdly? Like, oh my god, Mengi. And my eagle boy Denzel. Why do we talk to dogs like that? Very strange, right? Because let's be honest, I definitely don't speak to humans like that. My little superstar. Plan of action this morning is I haven't got any cardio, which actually always makes me feel very guilty. You know them ones when you're doing the opposite and you know you need to do the opposite, but you feel like you just want to keep pushing. That's the sort of mentality that I'm in right now. So I've got no cardio, but what I'm going to go to do, it's going to be one of those vlogs, guys. I pre-warn you. When I'm tired, I stutter my words like nobody's business. We're going to head over to Pure Gym. I'm going to do some posing, some ab work. Vicky's obviously got cardio to do, so we'll support you, Vicky. I'll hold your hand if need be, and just keep a little bit of a routine, because I do think that makes us feel good anyway. So we're going to head over there now. Shitty Pure Gym. Fucking shit Pure Gym though, innit? Jesus Christ. Yeah, this one's really bad. I'm gonna do a little bit of ab work this morning, because to be honest with you, when I get to the gym, I can't be asked to do it at the moment. Just gonna do it like first thing in the morning and just do like a couple different exercises which we're gonna run. Then I'm gonna pose, and then I've got my trusty massage ball so I can get really into those deep, intense areas. And then obviously go and run over to Vicky and tell her, keep going Vicky, you can do it, girl. problem with doing it with a rope with fucking nearly fucking chops my fucking finger off. So when it comes to any ab exercise, you always want to spin back. I can't get my words out, guys, I'll be honest with you. Look at the fucking state of my eyes and look at the bags here. Jesus Christ. You want to create your spinal flexion. Basically means you kind of want to flex your spine, okay? So you kind of always want to imagine fucking snapping your spine forward, okay? Please don't obviously do that because you'll probably die. What you want to try and do is think about snapping the spine and actually contracting those abs. So next time you're doing your ab work, think spinal flex. George says I need to snap my fucking spine. And that's a great way to actually engage your it's one of those days, guys. Engage your abs. It's the first time I'm putting on my trunks for probably about a year, I would say. I've got my trunks with me, yeah. I've got my trunks. I'm going in Pure Gym, yeah. I'm going to get my trunks out in. It's the first time we're actually going to look at where we're at. Go from there, really. So yeah, little physique update this morning. First thing.
Narvaza on the beat.
Right, so that's where we're at, pretty much at the end of the diet. By posing, this is the posture we're posing. You don't pose, it gasses you out. I'm actually sweating from it, to be honest with you, so I need to definitely get on posing a little bit more, but it ain't too bad. Right, so that is my abs, posing, stretching, foam roll, all done. Did 2 rounds of poses this morning because I don't want to gas myself out too much, to be honest with you, because it is hard work. I think those sort of things, you've just got to do it more frequently rather than huge amounts of volume, because you will gas yourself out. Did like a couple of bits for I can't get my fucking words out today. I told the vlog that this is going to be one of those days where I'm just not going to be just fucking lost. I told the vlog that this is going to be one of those sort of days. So I did a bit of ab work, as you saw. So 3 sets of 15-20. I usually will do planks. If I do any sort of ab work, I love a plank. Not that it does really improve, it's more the transverse abdominal, which it's going to help like midsection control, which I think is pretty good for me anyway, so I like to keep on top of that. So if you can't plank and you can't do longer than a minute, you need to fucking improve on that, in my opinion. Anything you want to say, darling? How's your cardio?
Minus the moth, it was alright, but I only did 20 minutes because of the moth, so I'm going to do late.
Oh, you did 20 minutes, did you? Okay, fair enough, that makes sense. So 20 minutes cardio for Vicky, stretching, and also some posing as well. So all in all, shit Pure Gym, but we got it done and we've started the day off really, really well. Still can't believe why?
I don't know.
It's weird though.
I just find like when I go to like commercial gyms, whether that's Pure Gym, like whatever the other ones are called, I just get really anxious. I have really bad gym anxiety, so I actually won't. Very rarely will I wear a sports bra and shorts. I usually just cover myself up. Yeah. Whereas like bodybuilding gyms, yeah, fine. I can't lie, when we was posing, those 2 women were looking at us like, what the fuck are these people doing? Yeah, but then I see it in this way, right? They might not like what we're doing. It's not that we don't like what they're doing, but they're in there for themselves. We're in there for ourselves just because ours is different. Why?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's actually so true that I think a lot of time we look at other people just like, you know, we're all on the same journey here, you know, we're all doing things that we want to do to improve ourselves, so it doesn't necessarily matter, fuck everyone else, it doesn't matter about what anyone else is doing, you know. I saw them doing glute kickbacks with just the air. I'm like, what's that going to do, you know? What's that going to do? There's no resistance there, it's not going to do anything, but if they want to do that and they feel good from doing it, who gives a fuck? Laptop work is done for now, all clients responded and checked in. Always a good feeling when everyone's on plan or on track. The main thing that I wanted to talk about was obviously me and Vicky. Actually, we sat down. She went, George, you know what? You're pretty lean right now. Why don't you prep this year? And I was thinking, like, for me, when it comes to doing a prep, I'm sure people who can relate to doing preps, you've got to be in the mindset to do a prep. I've never really gone and done a prep without knowing that I'm going into a prep and committing to a goal and doing everything that I can to my best of my abilities and really just like dialing like prep. It was like, you know, you're probably about 6 or 7, maybe 8 weeks out right now. Why don't you just hop into a show and just sort of see how you feel and see where you compare to other people? Now that obviously I'm in a completely different league, it'd just be good to see kind of where you sort of line up with these guys. At first I was a little bit, my heart started pounding. I was like, I'm not sure about this because it felt like I haven't been on prep over the last, 12 weeks of me dieting right now. But at the same time, I sat and took a step back and thought, you know what? Just because I haven't been in that prep mindset doesn't mean that I cannot prep. I don't need to be in a prep mindset to step on stage in a bodybuilding show. In fact, what I have proven in this diet is that actually I don't need that mentality to achieve the body composition I'm in right now. Like, there have been many occasions where I weighed out my food and I've been like a gram over on my honey, on my oats, and I sit there and go, oh fucking, it's only 1 gram, it's not the end of the world. Now if I knew I was on prep and I was 1 gram over, I'd be making that fucking meal again, and I'm like, I am not going a gram over. But in fact, I've actually proven this prep that I've been proven right now, that in fact I'm actually able to get in very good body composition without having to be this very restricted fucking on it sort of person. I've actually very much surprised myself with that. Long story short, I am going to step on stage this year. I am actually going to do a bodybuilding show. Now I know in a completely different league, I know that I need a shit ton more of muscle, but this prep isn't about winning a fucking show and winning an overall and getting a pro card. It's not about that. It's going to be about just seeing where I'm at, seeing where I need to improve on. I love competing as well. Like, I'll be honest with you, like, I absolutely love competing. And when I sort of made that decision, like, my drive, my itch, my determination this morning has been just like through the roof. Like, I'm like, right, I want to pick up the camera, I want to record, I want to document this, because some of my 2019 prep that I documented, some of my 2022 prep I documented was some of my, most viewed videos and most enjoyable content that I've ever created. And I want to be able to look back on these moments, like me with the jet black beard that I had back in 2019 and me fast forwarding going, why the fuck did I do that to my beard? Who told me that was a good idea? Don't know exactly what show that I'm going to do this year. I am going to do a PCA show, I believe. I'm not going to put an exact date like I'm 7 weeks out or I'm 8 weeks out. I'm just going to get stage lean and see where I lie and see what shows are around in that sort of time and do that show. And then from there, I'm just gonna take some time off and recover from obviously the prep itself or the diet, and then reverse into an off season. And guess what? I'm gonna go and fucking compete again next year with Vicky. It was like a very spontaneous sort of decision that I made, but I'm just gonna go for it because I'm doing something different to what I've ever done before. Like I said to begin with, that mentality of like prep needs to like be locked in. It hasn't been. I've never, until this morning, I never thought about stepping on stage this year. But actually what I am going to do, and I am going to document, is proving that I've done both. And don't get me wrong, I love the mentality of being fucking locked in. But you can also as well really fucking achieve a good physique and get to stage condition without this fucking pressure of being this perfect person every single day. And if you're a gram over, you're a failure, you're fucking embarrassing. Because I've done that many a times, I've had fucking cold brews with fucking sugar-free syrups in preps. I would never do that. And I've still fucking lost weight. I'm still fucking got a six-pack and I'm in pretty good condition. Yeah, I'm not stage lean right now, but I'm still 13 kilos heavier than what I was in 2022. And I've got so much more muscle on my frame now and I'm fucking in pretty good shape. So yeah, that's that part of the video. I'm going to wrap it up there. Sorry I waffled on for so long. Let's get on with the rest of the day. There's baby oil there. Don't worry. Nothing sus going on. I got this thing off Amazon. It's like a scraper. I do sometimes when I'm sitting down is I just like put some oil on. I just scrape my neck and it really helps relieve that sort of area. And breathe. Something about being outside in like forest always makes me feel really good. So funny enough, I'm actually on a refeed day today. I haven't recorded it because I have a second refeed day tomorrow, which I am going to record, and as well as that, we're going to head up to Ultraflex Rotherham. It's been a while since I've actually been up there, since all the changes. Obviously, if you guys follow the channel, I used to live up there and I used to train there as a regular. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what my opinions are of it now, because I did go there about a year ago, I believe, and the atmosphere was just different. It just didn't feel right when I was in there compared to where I was before. But again, that could have been just me on that day, whatever. So I'm on a refeed today and I'm feeling a little bit better in terms of like energy, drive, Like the walks aren't as draggy as what they are. I find when I take Yihimbi, what I feel like sometimes, I have a come down after taking Yihimbi. So it kind of, the analogy I like to use is kind of like, imagine just like dragging like 20 kilos around your plate, around your 20 kilo, I'll get my words out properly today. Dragging 20 kilo plates around your ankles and you just can't lift up your feet. You know those people that just like literally like walk and they're like this, and you think, fucking pick your feet up, you fucking idiot. That is me sometimes, to be honest with you. But today I feel like, look, I'm going for a jog. We're all happy. It's mad what food can do to you. So I'll document that tomorrow and that'll be out later in the week.
You know you're right, just starting out.
I had 10 miles left, but I was like, am I gonna get to the gym or not? If you know me, I fucking hate having to stop off at the gym, don't I? Before I go to the gym, I fucking hate
But what happened last
traffic.
time?
Yeah, go on.
What happened last time, like a couple of weeks ago? You pulled that low so much. We were at 0 miles. We got here and you couldn't open the
Oh
back
yeah,
door.
my fucking flap on my petrol bit fucking didn't open. It wouldn't open. It wouldn't unlock. And I had 0 miles left and I didn't know what to do. We shut ourselves, didn't we? And I had to spend like fucking 600 to get it fixed. But yeah, 2 things I hate on the way to the gym: traffic and having to fill up petrol. And I have to fucking do both today. Fucking cunt. I do get a few people ask me questions about, oh, you train at the same gym as Eddie, do you ever see him? And the answer is, yes, I do. Most days I see Eddie because we train at the same time. Funny enough, today he's decided to bring his fucking fat old tank with him. I have no idea how, 1, that's road legal, and 2, like, that must be the fucking most uncomfortable thing ever to drive around in. Right, just writing out the old logbook for today's session in for Paul. I've done it actually, and I stole this from, I think I stole it from either AJ or Kuba or Meg. I saw one of their Instagram reels and I thought, oh, that's actually quite a good idea, so I'm going to steal it. So I've rearranged my logbook in terms of the actual setup. So I've got the exercises written down the left-hand side here. And to save paper, what I've done is I've broken it into like 5 training sessions per 2 pages. So up here, I'll just write out what day it is, my body weight, how many meals I've had, and what time of day that I'm training. And I'll fill up the numbers for these sessions across here like that, and obviously change the day depending on when I'm doing it. Quite like the idea. I basically copied it. And if you guys haven't seen that before, then take a screenshot of that now. Hopefully you'll be able to copy it yourself. So annoyingly, I forgot my mics today, so I'm going to try and do my best to try and talk to the camera and train and show you what the fuck's going down. But I like this session. It's a fun session, and my back is still an area that I hugely want to improve. Whether I'm going to improve it from now till the obviously end of the prep, probably not. But at the same time, it's going to set me up very well for a very productive off-season to improve upon what is a weaker area for me, in my opinion, like my lats or weakness. I call them natty lats, if that makes sense. When I found I was natural, I just had like very thin lats, and I see it quite a common theme with most naturals compared to assisted guys who have big, bubbly, round, full lats. So I call it natty, and I definitely need a little bit more back thickness. So the off-season will be exciting, but for now, I'm just going to keep everything the exact same. One thing I have done is I've just pulled one exercise, and the reason why I've done that is because I don't need it. It's just junk volume. It's just me trying to do a little bit more right now, which isn't necessarily needed. Nuts is fully switched on. We're gonna get warmed up and get going. Let's fucking go, you. I can't swear because there's people around me.
1 got nicked for the mash and 2 got nicked cause they SMB. Out on the L with a blicky top. Lucky putting his burners, would've been pissed if the gang caught up. Any up block we go, I know that gang's gonna turn it up. They play my tunes like turn it up. When one of us lets this blick get blicking, you know that gang's gonna hit them up. Purple mask like Donatello, hello, you don't wanna hear this echo. Are you sure they are down for this game? Lord, the toys over here ain't Lego. This ain't no average, we this far from mellow. Don't do verbs in the net, I know I'll buck into them like hello. Bells come fat like Dino, he tried swim man, should've was speedos. Just with a half a box with rich like should we shout money or T for the reload. All the bro M love giving me tits for him, I'll do it and stick to the G code. Like get slapped with a G lock. Flick shank straw man F4, grab this mash and grab some levers. Slap this one, best pray these shots don't bend like Beckham's. 9 out of 10 when Sparks back sees you trying to send man hell or heaven. Still trying to do it with 1D. Oh shit, I meant D1.
Before George's first set, I'm going to make him have some of these because I've just found them on the gym floor. But I'm not going to tell him until he starts it, so I'm going to try and hide it in my shorts. He's coming.
So actually breaking down my next exercise, which is a landmark T-bar row. So I actually purchased one of the gym pin attachments that you can add to a T-bar. So basically this goes on the end of a barbell. What you can do is obviously you can attach D handles to it depending on how wide you want it. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4 pins in, and this is such a good exercise to allow me to hit my back. Obviously you've got the D handles as well, which allow you to freely rotate. I stand on these wooden blocks here because it just elevates me a little bit, and I use smaller 10 kilo plates just so I can get a little bit more range of motion. But this is by far one of my favorite exercises of the week that I really look forward to, and I'll show you how it looks when I do my working set. But just to give you an outline of how I set it up, honestly, fucking class.
Been my bro since late year 7. I heard that man tried viral, filled up the weapon, jumped in the dings. They all in denial and bucking to us, so salty like fish. I don't need no busted wrists, I'll cut me a mash and bust this clip. The other side bunch of clowns, they see us and dash and still get ching. Slap that Z on the scales, slap me up on the scales as well. All of these wrist man take for the L, man do it in jail, tryna bust man's mail.
I don't know how much the camera heard. She would come in and I wanted to make it a surprise.
Eddie Hall left his fucking beast. Oh my god, that was, I've never done that before.
Do you know what, when I was opening that, I
you try
smell
it?
it? No.
Try it.
What, from my reared up thighs?
Try it.
She got scared.
That is fucking terrible.
That is giving me a headache already.
Man, them going through hell, but not like the G's you didn't get belt. In this Ross got spiffy and getting no twos, no you can't inhale. Racking my jeans, can't step on my feet. No, I don't play with beef. No, wait, I turn up the streets. Pow, pow, lethal B. Pow, pow, 3 of my G's. 1 got nicked for the mash and 2 got nicked cause they SMB. This round thing just getting me vexed. My white thing good to mad this neck. This light E come way too sweet, but don't wanna fuck her, fucked her friend. But I'm in the bando, that's T-way. If I get God, I won't speak like Phineas. YPM tryna make me a million. Kill man's clock when I'm tryna get Jillian. All of these black boys run off with packs, so I need me a white boy looking like Tintin. More time, I like her ringing, so I ain't got time for a missus. 3 of my guys that's locked in the system, some soon home and some with a pigeon. I was locked up, boxed up, rid it. Now I'm fresh home with the money, where is it? Bro slap 2, hit 1, the cool one shit, stop telling them lies. Anytime 4 don't bust them, man, they come like a bunch of flies. I'm tryna cut man down to size, don't slip when Sims was going on a glide. They see tape in the block and immediately think that sinners them just passed by. Who you think got down? Who you think got down? Who you think got down? Shh, you know I can't talk on that one, cause they got the man them locked in the bin. They do. Bad B saw this dot, she weren't that shocked, so I brought it in.
And there we have it. That is what we're looking like post-workout. Not too bad, to be honest with you. Obviously, I've still got a long way to go in terms of getting into true stage condition. I'm pretty happy considering, and I think some shots actually look not too bad. So a huge spot right just here that I'm picking right now. Sorry. And I want to give you sort of like what the look looks like in the morning first thing versus what we look like post-workout, because they're 2 completely different looks. Your morning, sometimes you might look at your shots to go, fucking hell, look shit. You look at your you look at your post-workout shots, sorry, and they actually look so much more better. So, yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. What we're gonna do now is 20-25 minutes in the sauna, finish off, get a bit of a sweat on, and get home, and we've got some lovely meals to eat for the rest of the day, but we'll save that for tomorrow's video, like I've said probably about 4 times now. Yeah, overall, I'm happy. We're moving in the right direction, and that's the main, like I said earlier, these sort of refeeds are very hard for me mentally to take, because I just want to keep digging, but, the purpose is there. And that concludes today's YouTube video and the first episode of prep. I cannot believe I am on prep right now. Probably one of the most spontaneous things I've ever done. That's how excited. Other than going to Thailand, that's probably the most spontaneous thing I've ever done in my life. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to documenting it as well. So I'm gonna really try my best to keep on top of the YouTube content, as I fucking enjoyed editing this one that you're watching right now anyway. So anything that you guys want to see, I've got a refeed day coming next week, or this week coming up. Epic 500 carb refeed day on prep. The secret to get shredded. I don't know why I did that voice. It just sounds better. But please, if you are looking forward to this prep series and you're going to follow along, please do smash that like button. It really, really does help me out. Can I get 500 likes on this YouTube video? Pretty please. If you're new around here, please subscribe as well, because every subscriber means so much to me, and the efforts and the very small, well, the rewards that I get from YouTube are phenomenal, but the subscriber count going up is a huge reward for me as well. So please drop a like, please subscribe. And as always, guys, I shall see you in the next one, and I'm looking forward to documenting this. And I've already said that, and I just shut the fuck up, you little bald prick. Anyway, see you in a bit.